Hi friends, as you all know that China is one of our major adversaries in this complete Asian region, and also China has got an expansionist attitude and is trying to be a superpower in this world. It is arm twisting the neighbors in the South China Sea and making its presence felt in the Indian Ocean region very dominatingly. So, India has to also show a strength and feel its presence felt in the Bay of Bengal, the IOR, and also have its aura spread out in the Pacific. So, there has been the quad drill or the Malabar exercises, which are joint exercises of the navies and also the Air Force and the Army, which started in 1992 with only joint drills between the India and the US, but then Japan joined it, and in 2022 also Australia joined it, and last year we finished the Malabar edition 27th at the Sydney port, and before that in Japan. This year it is India's turn to show its power and also conduct joint exercises for interoperability between the US Armed Forces, Japanese, Australian, and our own esteemed Army, Navy, and Air Force. It will be called the Tarang Shakti, which will be conducted somewhere in the month of August and September, involving our Air Forces, Navy, and also maneuvers by the Army. Malabar will witness complex surface, anti-air, anti-submarine warfare drills along with joint maneuvers and advanced tactical exercises to hone the warfighting skills. Presently, there is no plan to invite a fifth country for the exercise, but then there may be other countries like the France, Germany, UAE, and Singapore who may witness these exercises and may be part of the further or future editions of Malabar. As we all know that China is aggressively trying to muscle flex its large navy of 355 warships and submarine, and trying to expand its territorial claims by putting pressure on Philippines and Taiwan and other such islands with their salami slicing tactics, and also pinpricking India on the land borders. Beijing has also been hunting for additional logistic turnaround facilities on the east coast of Africa after establishing its first overseas base at Djibouti in August 2017. It has made a lot of moves in several countries like Tanzania, Mozambique, Madagascar, and Comoros. Then we have our great foe, Pakistan, which has given its Gwadar and Karachi ports for Chinese warships and also has created the Karakoram highway, which comes through Pakistan onto these ports, and China is again trying to woo in countries for its Belt Road initiative, for which India has started or initialized the project of IMEC, which connects our western ports with the European countries through Saudi, UAE, and Iran, and also making links with Afghanistan. Then China has been using survey and research vessels along with its satellite and missile tracking ships which are always present in the IOR, and they have their navigational submarines which are trying to boost underwater domain awareness in the Indian Ocean. So, India has to link up with other countries to keep a dominance in the Indian Ocean region, keep the Pacific sea links open so that China cannot dominate it. And for that, it needs help of advanced countries like Japan and Australia who are there in the Pacific. And we can also monitor the Chinese activities with the friendships of these countries. In the Malabar 28, we will be fielding a 6,000-ton multi-role stealth frigate INS Shivalik, which is on a long-range deployment to the South China Sea and the North Pacific Ocean, and a P-8I long-range maritime patrol aircraft, which are currently participating in the world's largest naval exercise, the RIMPAC at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. RIMPAC is taking place 9,000 nautical miles from the Indian coast, and an Indian submarine, INS Bhagir, has gone all the way from the west coast of Australia for extended deployment last year for the first time. And this is one of the first times that our submarine has traveled so long to show our dominance and our naval power. So Malabar is all about strong cooperation, shared values, and collective ability of the four nations so that we can curb Chinese dominance in the Pacific, in the Indian Ocean region, and also keep it free for trade so that there is no military dominance. So let us hope these joint Malabar exercises put fear into China that the strong countries that join us can put China in its place. So let us see how far China can go, and you can keep following my channel for such news on geopolitics of this region. Jai Hind.